Welcome back to another fun-filled show. I'm your host. He is Blanchard, aka Free Blanche, aka Blanstradamus, aka Blanchy Kruger, aka Blanchy Woods. Today's story, I'll be covering a story about Nicole Johnson. Today's story is called Black Horror, the story of Nicole Johnson. And I watch a lot of crime shows, a lot of interrogations. And so, what you will find is a lot of times the most gruesome crimes are committed by women, and in particular, Black women. I've noticed, I don't know if it's a trend, women are more likely to be abusive towards children, believe it or not. Women are 3 times more likely to kill for love. Women are more likely to do harm when they have positions of power. Now, I know society tells you that it's men, but in actuality, it's women most of the time. If you look at even child trafficking or sex trafficking, it's heavily done by women. Now, there may be men at the top of the food chain, but actually moving the children around or people around is women, because most people won't question a woman with a whole bunch of children. Anyway, so this story is very tragic. And again, like I said, I see this quite often. I'll be covering some more stories, but the most horrific and gruesome stories you can find on YouTube, it's Black women and children. And part of me says that it's spiritual because Black women sacrifice the most children to Satan. Black women lead the world in abortion. So to me, it's a spiritual consequence. If you all lead the nation in abortion, actually lead the world in abortion, then the consequence is you're not going to care about the children. That's just how it works. You can't be sacrificing to Satan, and then also turn around and care about your children. So, and a lot of Black mothers aren't good parents. Just because you're a single mother doesn't make you a good parent. Just because you're taking care of children and you're single doesn't make you a good parent. I think Black women have gotten by with that for a long time. I would say that most oftentimes when I see a single woman, period, she's not going to be a good parent. But it's exacerbated when it's Black women because of Black culture. But I will say that this story is tragic, but let's dive into it. Today's title again is Black Horror, the story of Nicole Johnson.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. They've been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
You got to open that up all the way. What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Dirty thing?
No. Open, pull it out. What the? Get the in! Push out!
What begins as a routine traffic stop takes a horrifying turn when officers detect a strange, putrid smell coming from the vehicle. The search that follows uncovers a secret so disturbing it defies belief, leaving multiple officers visibly shaken, physically ill, and utterly enraged by one of the most vile discoveries ever made.
Listen, I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I'm trying. No, I need you to focus. Listen, calm down.
We need to verify. We don't know what this is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. In Essex, Maryland, just after 11 p.m. on July 28, 2021, an officer with the Baltimore County Police Department approaches a vehicle for a traffic stop.
How you doing? All right, you got your license and registration on you?
I've spent my life.
Now listen to this.
Over. You know what the speed limit is?
No.
Okay. Speed limit is 35.
Oh.
And you was doing well over it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I swear I only thought I was doing 40.
The driver, 33-year-old Nicole Michelle Johnson, hands over a state ID. Sitting beside her in the front seat is a friend who she calls BB. The officer heads back to his cruiser to run a registration, but the information doesn't quite check out.
So, and I want to say this because you all have gotten the gist of what this is going to be about. Imagine a college professor in a large auditorium filled with college students trying to explain to the class how this woman is a victim. You see, what's happened over time is that there's been a lot of cover up of how gruesome and horrific Black folks can be, specifically to Black people. And so what they've done is they've covered it up by pointing at racism in white people. You know, Black serial killers don't get mentioned. These crimes with these children don't get mentioned. These abductions, like it's the cases of the things that happen in the Black community would blow your mind. When I tell you it's literally horror films being played out, I'm telling you. And it's sad because when people get on TV, they don't tell the truth. They don't say, you know what, y'all, we got a problem. We have a serious problem with the devaluing of Black life. They don't say that. What they do is they get on TV and they blame white people. You cannot lead the world in abortion and there not be a spiritual consequence. I don't care what they tell you. You cannot be sacrificing your children to Satan and there not be a consequence. Satan will always give you what you want, but he is never going to let you enjoy it. So when you abort your child, you have the convenience of your child being gone. After that, you're not going to have any enjoyment. And Satan's going to make sure of that. You cannot make a deal with the devil. And Black folks have been making a deal with Satan for a very long time.
And playback vehicle requested not found or on file.
Simple. So you don't have a driver license?
No.
Okay. And also, this vehicle is not even registered. Those tags in there are fake tags. This car has to be towed. Yeah, you get everything out of it, but how long did you have this car?
Like almost 30 days.
As the officer returns to his cruiser to issue citations, Nicole and BB exit the vehicle. Nicole walks to the rear and opens the trunk, revealing several large bags tightly packed inside.
Ms. Johnson, you come over here. So you got pulled over for the same stuff already.
But that's why I went and I really thought I got good tags.
You got to be careful with that
I know.
stuff off the internet and all that kind of stuff like that. That stuff don't even be legit.
Like you literally see, like we literally, well, not her, but me and my kids literally living in the car. Like,
Ms. Johnson, I just need you to sign this. This is basically telling you that you have to go to Kelso Drive Courthouse within 5 days to request a court date. If you don't request a court date within 5 days, they can issue a warrant for your arrest. This is not meant to guilt.
Be here in 5 days. I swear to God. Please. Because the day like I can't go through anymore. Like, can you just take me home, please? I can't
take you. It's in the city. I can't go down there.
So you heard her say, I'm living in the car with me and my kids. So you heard what she just said. I want to kind of fast forward just a little bit so we can get to the actual unpacking of the stuff. Okay.
See what you smell. Not drugs or anything, but see what you smell anything of that. Something dead or something. Did you move in your car?
This way I live at.
What you hitting? Yeah. No, seriously. I just need to find. I need to know.
I told you.
What is this right here?
Huh?
What is this?
A bunch of dirty clothes. A bunch of dirty clothes.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
Huh?
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you right now. There's a bunch of dirty blankets. But this been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
You gonna have to, ma'am, I'm honest, you gonna have to open that up all the way.
I'm about to open it up all the way.
Yeah, you gonna have to open that up all the way for me.
Bugs and stuff all over it and everything. Because
Got it one more time.
and this is what smells, Rita.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Dirty things.
No. Open, pull it out. Pull.
Dirty things from my husband.
Pull the whole bag out.
I am. My husband did say it. The dirty blankets from my husband. I am. See?
Take it out.
Take the bag out.
Take that bag out of there.
I am.
Okay. Pull that bag out. There you go. Open that bag up.
Let me see clothes. Let me see clothes. See clothes. All see clothes.
Open it up, ma'am.
I did.
Unroll the whole thing.
What? Open that up. Open that up. What the? Get the in! Put your hands up! Don't you? Turn over right now! You're under arrest! Don't you move! Don't you move! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back!
What I do?
What the?
It's not mine.
What the?
Could you imagine being a police officer and it's a traffic stop and you ask her to open up a suitcase and it's a child's body decomposing with maggots? Today's title is Black Horror, the story of... Imagine she's opening a suitcase and you're not expecting to see a child covered in maggots. Do you understand how trauma... And again, these police officers have to see the most horrific things. I showed you one traffic stop where the guy did a traffic stop and told dude to open the trunk and there was a dead body in there. Like, it's just, again, they don't want to talk about this stuff. Imagine a college professor in front of a large auditorium of students trying to convince the students that this is because the system failed somebody Black. I'm telling you, it is spiritual bondage because you all are sacrificing your children to Satan. There is going to be a consequence for that. It's not you get to sacrifice your children to Satan, have the whole community chanting abortions because Black women are leading the charge in abortions. Black women are the face of abortions. So that means that Black women, because you all have the influence, you're going to catch the heaviest toll because you're leading the way. You've chosen to be shepherds of this decadent flock out here of women. But imagine being a police officer on a routine traffic stop and she opens that suitcase up and it's a child. Do you see how they responded? Do you see how they responded? And they want to convince you that police don't care, that they're heartless. No, they're not heartless. The Black community is heartless. It ain't the police. It ain't the police. The stuff the police have to see, y'all wouldn't even believe it. I watch this stuff all the time. I watch these interrogations. The stuff that these police officers have to witness, have to go through is insane. And 95% of the time, it doesn't fail. These Black folks blame racism. They've done the most horrific crime and they blame white people. One lady burnt the lady up at the gas station, literally burnt the lady up at the gas station, talking about she was racist. Literally set her on fire and burn her up. And like it was nothing. The one lady stabbed a little white kid in the grocery store park. Like it's just, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, Blanche, all of the people do things like this. That's true. But the difference is they don't get the cover. When a white person does this, everybody says that's what white people do. But when a black person does it, people are scrambling for an excuse. They're looking for a way to get out of this accountability. Because remember, victims mean accountability. This is why black folks always try to shun the victim and focus on the system failing somebody. But let's continue.
What the?
What I do? What I do?
Get me out the hand now!
41110 direct Eastern Boulevard and Wagner's Lane. Stay on
I don't want to hear it.
What was the mistake they made? What was the mistake? They didn't pat the women down. What was the mistake? They didn't check them for weapons. What was the mistake? I'm curious. What was the mistake?
I don't want to hear it. Get up. On your feet. Roll over. Sit on your butt. Stand up.
Deviation on the channel.
We don't need that.
Don't need that. We got 2 in custody right now, but we need a supervisor.
Please don't. No, please
I
don't.
swear to God, if you move, so help me.
Please not arrest her. Please don't arrest her. She don't have anything to do with
Please
nothing.
direct on that.
She really don't have anything to do with nothing. I will give y'all every name
2357.
to everybody.
I don't want to hear it.
Please don't arrest her.
With both women in custody, the officers struggle to process the horror they've just witnessed.
No, stay. Hey, no. Calm down. Calm down. Relax. Have her sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
I
Relax.
Excuse me.
You relax.
BB, just relax, BB.
Keep your mouth closed. I didn't give you permission to talk. Sit down and be quiet.
Tori said they kept telling her to be quiet out of anger, but they should have let her talk in those key moments. You don't need to Mirandize anyone when they talk themselves, no questions asked. Instead, they let her think about it. True. They did. I just think it was I think the cops were just caught so off, they were caught so off guard to where they were just like, what in the, it's different. You go to a homicide scene, but to do a routine traffic stop and see a decomposing body, right? It's just most of the cops in this scene, you see, they just broke down. They just forgot protocol. They just said, shut up. The dude said, sit on your butt, stand up. He was just, shut up. They were in shock. They're gonna need, this is gonna cause them PTSD. They were in shock. But Tori's right. They should have allow her to speak, because she probably would have told on herself then, but but I get it. But she did end up talking though. She did end up talking, because there's no way she did end up talking. Tierra Barnes said, no, that's not correct. She's in handcuffs. If they're arresting her, they need to tell her. It would have gotten thrown out in court. Let's continue.
You okay? You okay? No. Listen, I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I need you to focus. Listen, calm down. I need you to focus. Focus on her. Hey, get over there with her. Put your mask on. Put your mask on. Put your mask on. Mask up.
Go on that rest.
Gloves, everything.
Everybody should have gloves and a mask on.
Man, yo. What's in there, bro? It's a baby, yo. Come on. Please. Relax, bro. I'm here. I need you to breathe. Good instance. Okay.
And it's something out of a horror movie though. It's something listen, you prepare as a cop, and I guess you really got to be emotionless as a police officer. You got to have your poker face on. But these guys are young. And I can tell they're young. I can tell they're young police officers, but it's just like, my goodness. Like you just not even thinking. I get it. I get it. It's been advised that you all in the comments need to ask a police officer what the correct procedure is, because you all are assuming that you all know. So you all should ask a police officer. There's a former police officer in the chat over here, and I guess she's willing to give you all the rundown on what you can do and can't do. But let's continue.
I need you to breathe, okay? I'm good. I need you. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. No.
I'm sorry. I just want to ask you one.
There's nothing for me to talk about with you. Do you understand that?
No.
Do you understand that?
But y'all gonna want all the information anyway.
We'll get to that point, but right now you need to be quiet. This is not a game. No. No, absolutely not. No.
That's when you killed
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We're not going to take that route. We're not going to take that route. You're going to sit here and we're going to wait.
Yeah.
She asked that man to kill her. She said, please kill me. She said, please. Please. And he's like, no. But listen, I get why you want somebody to be quiet, because you're trying to figure out, like, man, what, and just be quiet. I get it. But I'm not a cop. Anyway, let's continue.
We're going to get to that point, but don't you say another word. Don't you say another word. Thompson, are you okay?
I'm good.
Are you sure?
It's not okay.
I'm good.
I didn't ask you to talk. I'm not asking you to talk to him.
Hold up. He asked, are you okay? She said, he's not okay. I'm sorry, y'all. But she's like, there's no way he's okay, because nobody in this whole vicinity is okay. She was like, he's not okay. He's like, did I ask you to talk? Like, I don't know. I hate to laugh, but it's just funny. Tori said, Miranda equals arrest plus questioning. If they're under arrest and they talk themselves with no questions asked, it's allowed in court. You're welcome. Okay, let's continue.
Him?
Can I please take this on my own? She don't have anything to do.
Just stop. For your sake, stop speaking.
But I'm gonna have to speak to y'all anyway.
Okay.
But I'm not asking you to speak to me now. I've told you multiple times to be quiet.
I'm sorry.
You ran from me. You made me chase you. I'm giving you a chance to rest and calm down.
I didn't know that was in there. Why would
I'm asking you.
go through it?
I'm asking you to just stop talking. That's it.
Okay.
The officer takes the opportunity to walk away and regain his composure, but the emotional aftershock is hard to contain.
Hey, if you're a gun owner who wants to shoot better, then you're going to need to see this.
This guy, he punched the box on the pole. These guys are upset behind this. This is upsetting to them.
Seek the refuge in you.
Hold on. Let me let y'all hear this.
You ran from me. You made me chase.
Aftershock is hard to contain.
Oh Allah, seek the refuge in you from the whisperings of an accursed devil who whispers into the hearts of men.
Can I talk to you for a second?
No. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Please, I'm not ready.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
Excuse me.
Where?
Stop.
Make sure.
Go take a break. Go over there. Go in. Be good.
Excuse me.
Where?
Excuse me.
Ma'am, be quiet. Be quiet. Stop talking. We'll talk if you need to. Please be quiet.
Bro, I'm scared to look, man.
Please be quiet. Just turn around.
Okay.
So what you are taking me for?
Oh no.
Get her out of here. Get her out of here. Get up. Get up.
No.
More officers begin to arrive and can only guess at what has the other officers in such a sickened state.
I'm gonna say pepper spray happened.
No. It's a bad, that baby not back.
What? Hey, you come back. It looks like a kid that's curled up in there.
I don't want to look, man.
Nope. Just wait.
Hold up for a minute. Something just happened there.
They're not okay.
They're not okay. I wasn't okay. That's why I took off. I sat there and I dug through that stuff the whole time. As soon as I seen who he was, I took off running too. So no, they not okay. Like you take it out in front of the police. You speeding around with the bodies in my car. I'm so dumb that I'm gonna take this.
We need to verify. We don't know what this is.
Don't be with me. You know you are okay, BB. Just be good, yo. Just be good. I'm gonna tell the truth. Just be good.
Come here and stand over here. Just stand here, lean up against the car, okay?
Please tell them that she is.
Ma'am, you can talk to whoever you need to talk to.
I just
ma'am,
want to say why she was reacting the way
Ma'am.
she is. Because she mentally retarded and she really don't
You-
do anything that's
you can talk to anybody you need to talk to back at the precinct, okay? That's how we're gonna do this, all right?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't have nothing. I'm playing.
Man, can you stop talking, please? Enough.
Please don't yell
Enough.
at me.
You just keep talking. You just keep talking.
It's
When I
not,
told you stop talking, you just keep talking. Hold on, get the bag on.
my phone is in there.
You got another. Don't cut it.
No,
Don't call my bag.
Don't
Take it
cut
off.
it. Relax.
Don't call my bag. My phone is in there.
Ma'am, it'd be in your best interest not to move when I take your handcuff off. Put the bag off her. Put it back on. Hey. Put it on back. Stop playing.
I'm not playing.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Now.
So what I do?
Get in the car. I'm gonna put you in the car. That's your choices.
Can I have
So I want you to think about this. I want you to think about this young lady. She's riding around in the car with dead bodies because there's another child there they haven't found yet. She's riding around in the car, so you know that the stench has to be like it's not like. Just think about this for a second. To be riding around in a car with two children decomposing in the trunk, and you have your friend with you that is mentally challenged. Like, it's just a lot of dysfunction and chaos. But again, you have to think about the culture. Because the culture is so horrible, she's able to interact with people, like she's able to live a life like this. She's able to live a life. The reason why a lot of things, do you know that 50% of homicides in the Black community go unsolved? 50% go unsolved. So when we talk about the culture, when you have a culture that celebrates abortion, which is sacrificing your child to Satan, which celebrates criminality, celebrates gangs and going to prison and violence and Black men lead the nation in homicide. Like when your culture celebrates these things, this is the collateral damage because the standard for the culture is so low that when you start lowering the standards, you start devaluing life. That's how it works. You start devaluing life, and then the most innocent get the brunt of it, which is the children. Either the children get neglected through education or they get physically abused and neglected. And they get spiritually abused and neglected because the parents aren't really giving them a relationship or teaching them about Christ. These are the ramifications of Black culture. I'm sorry. And nobody wants to hear it. They want to point the finger. They want to get a psychologist up here, a psychiatrist. They want to get a scholar, an academic. They want to get a professor. They want to get everybody to explain all of this stuff away. At the end of the day, you are either going to choose God or you are going to choose Satan. Those are your only two options. There's no in between. There's no in between gray area with no God or Satan. That's it. So if you're not choosing God, you're already choosing Satan. But let's continue.
My bag, then.
I don't care. Get in the car.
My phone is
Get in the car. Your bag will be with you.
Okay.
What is she diagnosed with?
I don't know, but she can't read. She can't anything. Like she's
Okay,
really retarded. Like she
okay, just because she can't read doesn't mean she's retarded.
No,
Okay.
I'm telling you, like I don't know what she slows with, but she really don't have anything to do with anything.
You got anything on you?
No, man.
All right.
It's $20 in my bra.
In your bra?
Yes, ma'am. On
Where?
the side, I think.
What is this? Part of your underwear?
It's a bead chain.
Part of your underwear?
No, ma'am. It's like a waist bead.
For what?
You can rip it. Just rip it. Just pull it and rip it. Like why you right there? Yeah.
Sorry, is it just a bead? Is it just a bead?
Yes, ma'am.
They're gonna have to take it back.
That's why I said.
They're gonna have to take it off when they get the pre-stamp, so make sure it's nothing else.
That's why I said just.
All right, go ahead. You got $20 right here.
Watch for free on the Hallmark Plus YouTube channel.
Both women arrive at the station and are placed in separate rooms. While Nicole seems to understand the reason for her arrest, BB appears confused and continues to demand answers.
So I'm here for that.
Ma'am, you don't ask me that question about 3-4 times, and I done told you the same answer about 3-4 times. I'll tell you again. You are in police custody. You are going to be sitting right there in handcuffs with your bag right there until somebody with either equal rank that knows that was out there with this call, or somebody ranks higher than me comes to me and tells me to do something else. So get comfortable, relax. You're going to be here for a while. It is what it is. Sorry.
So what's my right? So you just gonna lock somebody up with no right?
Ma'am.
Not my right.
Ma'am. What's your first name?
Kazadi.
Kazadi?
Yes.
It's Kazadi.
Do I kill somebody?
Ma'am?
Do I kill somebody?
I don't know.
So why?
But what I do know is you're going to be in handcuffs in that chair until someone says otherwise.
I don't got no one. So why I'm on that right?
What's your last name?
Kazadi.
She talk about she retarded, but listen, she said, I know she ain't that slow. She said that I killed somebody. She said, I know my rights. What to listen, she ain't that slow. She ain't that slow. She understands what's going on. She understands. She understands it's perfectly fine. Nah, she's not American. You know what's crazy? I don't think I've ever seen a mentally disabled African. I'm trying to think in my life. You know how you don't see midgets that much in public? I don't think I've ever seen a mentally challenged African. I don't think so. How many of y'all have seen a mentally challenged African? I don't know. I've never seen one.
What's your last name?
Chibola.
Okay, both of those are very hard to pronounce, so I'm just gonna call you madam. And I'm sorry about that.
So now, so you are going to like me and frame me for something you were not telling me.
I didn't frame you with anything. I'm not Baltimore County.
Listen, she ain't that slow. She said you just gonna lock me up and frame me. Like the girl, I mean, she's slow, but she ain't that. She understands what's going on. Maybe she can't read and write, but she understands what's going on.
I'm one person. I'm just a cog in a machine.
Okay, you telling me my hand is clean. I'm telling you I'm clean, right?
Do you need hand sanitizer? Is that what we asking about? You are detained.
For what?
Until somebody out there. You understand I'm backup, right? You can ask me 1,000 times, but I can't tell you what I don't know. Like, it's not going to be some fairy that comes to the wall and says, here, Officer Bowling, boop, here's the information that she's asking for. I ain't got it.
Okay, I'm on that rest. You can tell me that.
That's like a loop.
What exactly?
Like a loop.
If I get sick in here, it's going to happen. If I get sick, if I didn't make no phone call from nobody, I'm not okay. It's going to be consequences.
Do you need water?
I'm not crazy.
I didn't say you were. I asked you, did you need water? That's what I asked.
Yes, I need.
Why could you never be a cop? Why could you never be a police officer? Now, we know police officers are needed in society, so why could you never be a cop? Now, we know that cops are necessary in society because we know with black people, when cops aren't around black people, bad stuff happens. That's a proven fact. So tell me why you can never be a cop. I'm curious.
Okay, I can try to arrange for that for you.
In a separate room, the officer waiting with Nicole informs her that he can't speak with her about the case. Left in silence, she begins talking to herself.
It's okay. She making an argument about it. I'm all like, what am I arguing for? Just open it and let them look at me. So stupid. So stupid. So stupid. I don't want to cry so bad. I can't even cry because it's love. It's
Nicole, appearing to wrestle with guilt, will soon have an opportunity to explain the grim discovery. Meanwhile, BB makes a separate request.
So can I go to hospital then? I go to hospital then?
What is your health complaint, madam?
Can I go to hospital then?
What's wrong with you?
Because my leg hurts. I'm not feeling good.
Your knee hurts. You're not feeling well.
I'm not feeling well.
You're conscious and breathing, so to me, you look fine.
I'm not fine.
Okay, then what's wrong?
I'm not fine.
Okay, then let's discuss what's wrong so I can get you the help you need.
The officer informs his supervisor of BB's complaint, but when he returns for details, he's met with an interesting response.
How bad is your knee? Let me see.
Can I have my knee done?
Oh, wow.
They scratched my knee for too hard.
What knee is hurting?
This one.
Hey, show me where you're hurting.
Mama, not letting go on your big hole.
Okay.
Not get that. Why did you get that? Why did you get that?
Okay.
BB is then informed that if she chooses to go to the hospital, she'll need to wear shackles.
I can walk.
No.
I can take that.
No.
That's not his
You're
word.
going to the hospital, you're getting shackles on.
Point blank period.
If and a butt. That's not up for debate.
For the bed?
Yeah. Do you want to go to the hospital or not?
Nah. I changed my mind.
All right.
All right. Mine has been changed.
I bet you that I know my pay. I'm gonna right now. If they question me for something, I know my pay. But they better let me go.
Who said what? Excuse, I'm sorry, ma'am. The language barrier, you gotta slow down. Your accent is really thick. So I'm trying to peek through as you talk.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm ready, but that's it.
Let me get to the so this girl BB is hilarious. Now she is slow, but she's not slow to where she can't understand what's going on. Like she knows there's been a murder. She knows she's in handcuffs, so she knows she could possibly be a suspect. So she really trying to get out of there. She said her knee is hurt, get me to the hospital. So yeah.
Baby, V, I'm going to say, baby, respect.
One of the great challenges in
and you think about it, she you think about it, she's actually bilingual. So, you know, I know she's supposed to be slow, but she's bilingual. Listen, she's not that slow. She might be slow, but she understands what's going on.
Please sit down.
Can I sit there? I've been sitting for long. I gotta stretch my legs.
I'm gonna tell you one more time to sit down. I'm gonna put you back in the chair. Your choice.
I'm gonna sit down.
Madam,
I'm gonna
if I get out of this chair, I'm gonna put you back in that chair and you're not gonna like me. So I'm gonna ask you one more time to sit down.
I'm sitting down.
No, actually you're standing.
I'm gonna be standing.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be standing. Like I'm asking. Let me make a phone call. Let me see what I'm here for, and then you guys are holding me with nothing.
So you thought standing up was going to solve that problem? No, absolutely not. You are detained. End of story. End of message. My name is Officer Bowling, and I approve this message.
Bowman, you're not Bowman.
My name is Officer Bowling. I got a name tag on my chest that says the exact same thing that I said.
It's not Bowman.
It's Bowling.
It's not Bowman.
Okay.
In the other room, Nicole continues talking to herself, visibly wrestling with her own thoughts.
I knew it was the reason why I felt like I knew it was the reason we just kept going through. So I said, I can't take no more. Look, since I said I can't take no more, here we go. Much, much more. But that's what they told me. They said I was going to keep being punished and keep being punished and keep being punished. Is there no such thing as a death penalty still?
Certain state has it.
Not this one.
I think so.
We need to have it. I don't think if I would have known, I would have ran before trying to do it. Like, was even politely, excuse me, can you cut this for me? Idiot, bro.
The scent of decay clings to Nicole, growing so strong that it becomes unbearable for others in the station. One officer fills the room with an odor spray, but when that fails to help, he brings in an air scrubber and tries the spray a second time. Soon,
I want you to think about what these men just said. This woman has been riding around with these dead children in her car. So you know it's all in her hair, it's all in her clothes, it's all in her body. Because I don't know if she's taking a bath regularly because she's living out of her car. But my point is that imagine this woman smelling so bad that they have to come in and bring a machine in to clear the room out of the smell, because the smell is reeking down the hall. Now, you know that she is a prostitute, right? So I want you to think about this. She's a prostitute. That means there are men that have been sleeping with her smelling like this. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. She's a prostitute. She's going to admit to this later, but there are men that are sleeping with this woman and she's smelling like this. She smells so bad of decay. She has the whole precinct smelling like a dead body. I'm telling you that men are giving her money to engage in sexual acts with her. So I'm just letting you all know how depraved the Black community is. See, you all think it's bad. No, it's beyond bad. Just when you all think that Black folks can't go any further, they say, here, hold my Hennessy. And they go to the next level. I'm just telling you, she's a prostitute, smelling like a dead body, and men are still sleeping with her. Just so. You saw what the police did. They was over there at the scene of the crime, not scene of the crime, but the scene of the stop. They were gagging, throwing up in the precinct, they spraying. So that's how awful she smells. She smells like a dead body. And yet she's able to be a prostitute in the Black community. So I'm just telling you all, when we talk about kings and queens and gods and goddesses and all this stuff, this is why I totally go against all of that, because I know the real you. I know that when it comes to things like this, there's a bunch of Black people that have positions of power that make sure this story gets spun to it's white people's fault. Somehow, some way, they're going to blame white people for this. I'm telling you. They're going to blame Child Protective Services. They're going to blame, quote unquote, the crack going to the neighborhoods, that making the hood. They're going to come up with all kinds of excuses. But you see, when she's in a room by herself and she's wrestling with accountability by herself because she knows what she did, what she knows. She's having a whole dialogue with herself, dealing finally in her life, dealing with accountability. And it's a wrestle back and forth. Thank you, Jesse. 400 years. All kinds of excuses.
after, a decision is made to transfer the two women to another facility for interviews with detectives.
So I got your bag. You got your shoes on. All you gotta do now is get in the car, and we on the road. So.
Why do you want to talk to me? Why
Would you like to stand up, or would you like us to drag you to the car? Your choice. You an adult.
Why do you want to talk to me right now?
Stand up. Walk. To the car.
I am going
That's fine. You said you had knee pain, so I was gonna make sure you can walk fine. Come on.
Why is everyone using ninja train?
Goodness, how many commercials y'all got? Goodness.
Get my bag, please.
Nope.
I want my bag.
I don't care what you want.
Can I have my things?
Safe travels. Let's go.
Like I said, if something happened to me tonight, it's gonna be war.
Yes, ma'am. I hate it here.
Back at the scene, officers
That cop said, I hate it. Listen, I feel you though. I feel you.
standing watch over the body discuss the tragic case and question the one thing weighing on everyone's mind.
Coop's pretty up about this.
Right.
Really, everybody who saw it's pretty up right now.
Well, I mean, I saw it.
Saw it?
I saw it.
I'm trying to look.
But it's
the way he's got all these grown men all up.
No, I mean, well, I was up before I got this job, but
I didn't mean like that.
No.
Like that.
No, I know. I'm just saying it's weird that I could understand if this child was younger, like baby stage, but it's not. So I'm like, it's kind of dumbfounded, like what the hell? Like, I'd love to just know the reasoning.
Same. I'm so curious. The whole story.
Yeah,
I
like what?
The whole story.
Like what the hell? Like what? How did this even come to be?
Nicole enters the interrogation room with much to explain. She tells detectives she was in Essex to meet a man for prostitution, while BB waited in the car. She claims she's been aware of the foul smell, but assumed it was a dead rat.
Me and my homegirl was doing so much to try to get the smell. But we never noticed it was coming from the back because we don't sit in the back.
How'd you try to get rid of the smell?
We always thought it was coming through the front of the car, so we got it power washed.
You power wash the car, try to get the smell away?
The engine.
Now she know that sound crazy. Now she listen. She done told that lie, and she put her own, like, she know that sound crazy. You thought that the smell was coming from the front of the car, from the engine. You got the car power washed. She knew that was crazy. She put her own head down. She knew that was crazy. Come on, Nicole. Come on.
You starting to understand why this sounds a little ridiculous?
After speaking with detectives, investigators note it was clear that BB was mentally challenged and had no knowledge of the incident. They contact her mother and arrange for her to be taken home. As for Nicole, her vague story isn't enough to satisfy investigators, given the second horrifying discovery made at the crime scene.
I want you to help me out to find out how these children ended up like this.
Okay.
Okay?
Children?
Mm-hmm.
Both?
Mm-hmm.
The discovery of a second child came only after homicide detectives began sorting through Nicole's belongings, though the signs had been present from the very start.
Me and my kids literally living in the car. Like, you speeding around with the bodies in my car.
It's okay. And the whole time I had them.
In a black and yellow plastic bin, buried beneath the bags and the suitcase containing the little girl, were the aged remains of a small boy. The child's body had been wrapped in blankets and placed in multiple layers of trash bags, similar to the girl. Their relation to Nicole comes as even more of a shock.
Do you recognize this person at all? Who's that? Who is that?
Their mother.
That's their mother?
Mm-hmm.
Who are they?
But that's when I had them. If you look at them when I had them,
So that's who?
That's Trusted.
And that's who?
Remember,
Okay.
when you look at them, when she had them.
So these are the two children. And so these are her niece and her nephew. These are her niece and her. Now think about this now. So that means that somebody decided to allow her to take these children, and she's a prostitute. I need y'all to understand this, because what happens in Black culture is Black culture likes to cover up the dirt that people are doing and just say, oh, she's nice, or oh, he's nice, or oh, they look good. It's just, they'll pick something superficial and then just don't hand the kids over. There's no way giving this child to a woman that is a prostitute is going to be a good idea. It's just no way. It's just no way. So that means we have a neglectful mother of the children, and we have an abusive, as we're going to find, aunt of the children. But again, this can all happen without what? Without white supervision. Because if Child Protective Services gets involved, you're not going to have the children. If somebody sees what's really going on, you're not going to have the children. But what happens is that they're so eager and willing to just give the children to a family member without properly investigating that said family member. Because Black folks pretend very well. Black folks put on a great show. Black people present very well. They do. And most of the folks that are in these agencies, these social service agencies or these child protective services, they're liberals. So they always fall for the banana in the tailpipe when it comes to a smiling Black person. Most of them are liberals. You're rarely going to find a conservative working in these fields. Rarely. Most educators are liberals. Most counselors are liberals. Most psychologists are liberals. These are liberal art. These are liberal arts. Most of these people are liberal. So they're just quick to hand the children off to somebody just because they're a Black family member.
And when I had him, he probably got this picture off her page, but it definitely came from mine. Okay. Because if you look at him when she had him, they were very not taken care of. If you look at him when I had him, they were very well taken care of.
7-year-old Jocelyn Marie James Johnson and 5-year-old Larry Darnell O'Neill were each left in Nicole's care 2 years ago by her sister Deshelle, who claimed she was unable to care for them at the time. Investigators also learned Deshelle has an active case with the Baltimore City Department of Social Services for an 8-month-old infant who was temporarily taken into their care given the current investigation.
She didn't take care of kids.
So she had to give up 2 of her children, and the same woman has a 3rd child that was taken from her. Now, we talked about this with the welfare system. The women just kept having children. And again, these are cultural byproducts. This is a cultural byproduct. To keep having children and keep having no children removed from your home, that is a cultural byproduct. There is no public shame or public scrutiny. Nobody's saying you should not be doing this. Nobody's shaming them. You know why? Because the culture does not deal with accountability. Because the culture, when there's a victim, victims mean accountability. So you'll notice in Black culture, they never talk about the victims. They only talk about victims that they believe come from the hands of a white person. But in the Black community, they never mention victims because victims mean accountability. So her sister is a deadbeat mother. Deadbeat mother. And the aunt, Nicole, should have never had the children. Let's continue.
She didn't do to him what happened to him.
Yeah, but Okay, so she's a better person for leaving them then. In any kind of predicament. Like, she knew the predicament wasn't okay. She knew the predicament was up. She knew. Like, she left her kids literally with me selling my.
You heard what she said? She said she left her kids with me and I was selling my A. So she's saying my sister knew it was a messed up situation.
She left her kids in the room.
She thought you were going to take care of them, I guess.
I never told her I was going to. I never asked her to. Hey, come on, bro. You said had to yell at the mother about washing them. He said I had to yell at the mother about feeding them. Like, I used to have to yell at her about everything.
Despite portraying herself as the better caregiver, Nicole couldn't even spell the young girl's name. She also couldn't recall either child's birthday. Whatever belief remained that she'd shown love or responsibility would soon be shattered by the grim truths surrounding their deaths. She lowers herself to the floor as the interview continues.
Watch for free.
This is a tactic where it's like kind of like a defense mechanism where they kind of crouch down and become
Let me tell
very
you this,
small.
right? We spoke to your sister and a bunch of your family members, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that everything that you're saying is making sense.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying.
What do you mean? What did y'all speak about?
Well,
Y'all spoke about her leaving her children?
Huh?
Y'all spoke about her leaving her children?
Well, we spoke about a lot of stuff.
And of course, it's all going to be against me, huh?
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
Even my mom?
Oh, yeah, we met your mom.
He tells Nicole he won't discuss his conversations with her family, then steps out to check on her paperwork, leaving her alone to imagine what they may have shared behind her back.
I'm not going to tell you what they said. What they say? What they say? What they say? I done bust my for all my life. My mother, lady, you had me out here selling my. You told me not to give that girl her kids. I would have gave them back. I said this weekend when I'm coming back, I'm giving her kids. You told me not to. They about to put me under the jail. They so selfish and so wrong.
Now, 2 children are dead, and she only cares about herself. 2 children left in her care are dead. She's riding around with those children in the car, and she's worried about herself. Her mother's messed up, the sister's messed up, and she's messed up. But what do you see absent from this situation? What do you see absent from this situation? No men. No men. The men are helping making the babies, but there are no men around. This is a byproduct of the culture because the Black community is ran by Black women. This is what you get. You get no structure, no order, chaos, everything ruled by emotion. This is what you get. Chaos, destruction, and death.
It's a group of people here, yeah, all family, to speak on me backwards. Actually, where they been at when I've been growing up. I guess I ran away or something. Like, watch, I already know that's what they said. Now I'm not talking anymore.
Ever. 2 stuffed animals, as well as 2 rose bears, 1 blue and 1 pink, with ribbons around their necks that read, "Always and Forever."
I think they're like memorials, like that's what it seems like. Always and forever. The website though, and have all kinds of different ones, like even with the little ribbon. We just make some more ribbon.
Yeah.
Is that for them? The bears. Yeah,
With the exception of the stuffed animals, there are no children's clothing, belongings, or items to indicate any children had been present. This, along with their advanced state of decay, leaves many questions as to how long the children had been in the trunk of the car and what led to their deaths.
Can I talk?
what can I talk through? Like, I need my mother to be a part of this conversation.
What?
Because she's a lot of reason for the conversation.
But you're an adult. What's going on?
No, like I want to talk, but I want to talk to her. Like I want to tell her. Like I want to talk to her.
Did she cause this? Did she cause this?
I want to talk to her, and everything will come out, and I just need to talk to her.
The detective tells Nicole they won't allow her to speak with her mother just yet, and reminds her that it's important to tell her story to investigators first.
And they gave them to me, and I was doing so good with them.
And you didn't want to give them back?
Nobody even wanted them back until maybe 3 months ago.
Is that when someone reached out to you? Who reached out to you? Your sister?
Yes.
Okay. And what did
When she reached out to me, she barely didn't even care. And then we were supposed to arrange for her to get them back, and hey, maybe next weekend. Like, she didn't even care. They were forcing her. They were forcing her to even say anything.
Text messages obtained from Nicole's phones reveal multiple conversations with her sister, Deshelle, who sent Nicole money and checked in on the children frequently. She asked several times to see them, eager for them to meet their new sibling. However, Deshelle claims Nicole blocked her from seeing them. Now, for the first time, Nicole begins to explain the reason why, beginning with what happened to her niece, Jocelyn.
It was really an accident.
Okay, what happened?
I gave her a beating.
I can't hear you. What?
I gave her a beating.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing I know, she just wasn't saying anything or nothing or nothing or nothing. Like,
Okay. So you gave her a beating? And then she was not responsive anymore?
Like it was mistakes. Like I took care of them children so good. Like it was a mistake. Like I just was trying to discipline. Like
Explain to me how it happened.
Like she got in trouble for something one day that I didn't pay her for.
Like what?
Stealing something or going in the refrigerator or doing something or something, and she did it again and she did it again. And then the last time it was just like, and I was probably more frustrated than I should have been with life, period, with everything, with why they leave me with the kids, why nobody's helping me, why nobody's calling me, where's their mom, where's my family, like what, like.
So we know this is a lie. Like we know everything that she's saying is a lie. Now, why do you all think that the little girl, if she knew she was going to get beat, why would she keep going to the refrigerator? She said the little girl kept going to the refrigerator stealing food. Why would the little girl keep going to the refrigerator if she knew she was going to get beat? What would make that girl go to the refrigerator if she knew that she was going to get beat? Real Talk Nikki says that she was hungry. Eat All Now, Save None for Later says she was hungry. Goddess Navi says that these are ratchet tears. That's right. She was starving. Thank you. If she knows if I go in this refrigerator, I'm going to get beat. So that means this child is going to risk getting beat to eat. That means she's starving. That means but Nicole's trying to make herself a victim, and she's not, because the mother was sending her money. The mother was asking about the children. The mother wanted the children to see their sibling. So that means that Nicole had to be lying to the mother, telling her everything was okay. Now, listen, the mother's wrong too. The grandmother's wrong. Like all the women are wrong. But all the women didn't kill the children. She did.
Mm-hmm. And then what happened?
I told you, Peter.
How?
Huh?
With what?
I don't even think it was anything. I think it's just my hands.
Investigators interviewed a resident at one of the hotels Nicole frequented, who reported that Nicole often used harsh language and regularly cursed at the children, particularly the girl. Another witness recalled hearing Nicole abusing Jocelyn through the thin walls and, at times, hearing the child yelling for her to stop.
Need to create more video.
I want you to think about, imagine you see this woman cursing these children out regularly. You hear this woman beating these children. You hear the little girl tell the woman to stop. And it don't dawn on you to call the police. It don't dawn on you to tell somebody. Like, it don't dawn on you that these children might be getting abused. Like, it's just, again, this is the culture. This is the culture. This is what Black people are trying to shield from white America, as if white America doesn't see it. They know it. They know. You know this little girl is getting beat. You know this. And if you saw those children, you saw they were malnourished too, and you didn't tell anybody. You didn't call the police. Why? Because you didn't want the Black queen to go to jail. You didn't want the Black woman to go to jail. You didn't want any more oppression. You didn't want her to get caught up in the system. So you're going to allow the children to perish because you don't want the queen to get in trouble? What's the reasoning? Can somebody give me a logical reason when you see these children and you know they're being neglected and abused that you don't say something? What is your reasoning? You don't want to get involved? The police not going to know. The police not going to tell her that you told. She's not going to know who told. She's at a hotel. Anybody could have said something. But nobody said nothing. Do you understand what I'm telling you? She had these children for 2 years. And the children only got discovered in a traffic stop. Do you know how many people have seen her with these children? Do you know how many people have seen her with these children? And then one day, you don't see her with the children anymore. Nobody questions it. Nobody's asked you, man, where are your children at? Nicole, where the kids? Nothing. Because this is Black culture. Because victims mean accountability. Victims mean accountability. And y'all are mad because white folks want to have an all-white town. Are you crazy? Are you nuts? You mean to tell me you want white folks to live around you all and they're the ones held accountable and you aren't? Because what living around white people means is that they're responsible and you're not. That's all it means. That's all it, when living around white people means they're responsible and you're not. But when they don't want to be around you, they're racist. But when they're living around you, they're racist. Witnesses saying that they know the children are being abused. They don't tell anybody. Because in the Black community, you can't snitch. See, in the Black community, you'd rather not give the police the leverage of arresting some. You'd rather the children die than to see her walk away in handcuffs. And that's the Black community. Black folks would rather see the murderer get away than to see the murderer in handcuffs. You don't believe me? Just go to the Bible. Pontius Pilate said, I got Jesus right here and I got Barabbas. They said, give us Barabbas. Pontius Pilate said, listen, y'all, he done killed some. We don't care. We want him. That's the Black community. That's the Black community. This right here.
Things like from the refrigerator and stuff.
She was doing all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Like she was taking stuff. Like she was getting the boy in trouble. Like she was just doing all
And you
kinds
disciplined her.
Yes.
Okay.
And it went too far.
Okay. How many times do you think you might have hit her?
I don't know. But I know she fell.
Fell on what?
On the floor.
Was she standing on something? How was she?
She was just standing up straight.
Okay. And where did you hit her?
I just started doing that.
Like punching her in the head?
No,
Or
no.
where?
Like, I think I maybe slapped her in the face, but I didn't punch her in the head. Like, it was more like me hitting on her body, and then she fell.
How did she fall? Backwards, forwards, sideways, on her head?
I know she had a head, but I can't remember exactly how it was that she fell.
She hit her head? Okay. Do you remember where on the head?
No,
Did she hit her head on something other than the floor?
no, but the floor was extremely hard.
The floor was extremely hard.
And I was so scared. Like, I was so scared.
Okay. What did you, when she went to the floor, was she crying or was she quiet?
Now I got a person in here. Now, this woman then killed these 2 children in the most gruesome way. And I got somebody in here asking me, what do I identify as? Does anybody want to tell what I identify as? Now, keep in mind, Black people are running around with brown skin, screaming that they're Black. So already we have a conflict. Black people are saying that they're Black, but their skin is brown. So we already have a miscommunication. So that means that you being Black is not based on your appearance. It's based on something else. But when I ask Black people, if you being Black is not based on your appearance, if it's not based on skin color, then what is it based on? What is it if it's not, if you being Black is not based on your physical appearance because your skin is brown, then what is it based on? They can never answer the questions. You know why? They don't know. They never thought about it because they're programmed and they're conditioned. They don't know. They just been programmed that they're Black. But then when I say I refuse to accept that label, I refuse to be Black, I'd rather identify with Christ than a color that someone gave me, then they get upset. Then they tell me I want to be white. Then they tell me I'm a sellout. All the while, though, their community is in shambles. The Black community is in shambles. Black women lead the world in abortion. There are more Black babies aborted than born. But everybody wants to know what Blanche identifies as. I'm telling you now, there are more Black babies aborted than born. We have Black women leading the charge and sacrificing children, but all they care about is what I identify as. I don't identify as Black, and I never will again in my life. Ever again. Because being Black is not something of God. There's nowhere in the Bible where God said that you're Black. We are made in God's image. We are not made in God's color because God isn't Black. So they're all concerned about what Blanche identifies as. What they're not going to tell you is why they call themselves Black. They'll tell you everything else, but they'll never tell you how they look in the mirror and see brown skin, but go outside and put their fist in the air and say they're Black. They can't even tell you. They can't even tell you. All they care about, she don't care about these babies being dead. She don't care about the abortion rate. She don't care about the homicide rate. She don't care about that most Black children can't read, write, or do math on grade level. She don't care about the obesity rate. She don't care about the STD rate. She don't care about the diabetes, the heart disease, the cancer. She don't care about the age rate in the Black community. She don't care about none of that. All she cares about is what Blanche identifies as. That's all she cares about. I told y'all before that this culture, this thing called Black culture, is satanic and it's demonic because it devalues human life. Once you start saying that somebody is this or somebody is that, you're going to start qualifying whether or not they need to live or not. When at the end of the day, we are all human beings made by God, not by man. So the Bible says that we're made in God's image. We're not made in the image of a color. This is black. This is black. And we got to keep explaining this because black people are so devoid of character and morality that we got to go through all of this just to get to the issues. Every time I'm talking, man, you a tether. Where you from? You this, you. I'm like, I'm talking about black women having 1,000 abortions a day. 1,000 abortions a day. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. 1,000 abortions a day. This woman is riding around in her car that with 2 children that she killed like it's nothing. This woman is riding around in the car with 2 dead children like it's nothing. Still getting her hair done, still turning tricks at the hotel, like still living her life. Still putting on outfits, still putting on waist beads. Living her best life, and 2 children are dead in the trunk. And all they care about is what Blanche identifies as. All they care about is what Blanche identifies as. That's all they care about. So I'm trying to tell you all this stuff that black people are talking about is a farce. It's not real. It's not true. It's a lie. If black people cared about racism, they wouldn't be leading the world in abortion. If black people cared about racism, they wouldn't lead the nation in homicide. If black people cared about racism, they wouldn't lead the nation in disease. If black people cared about racism, they make sure their children can read, write, and do math on race, but they don't. I'm trying to tell you, they don't care about black people. What they care about is making white people pay. That's what they care about. If black people had to pick between getting back at white people or making sure their children could read, write, and do math on grade level, what do you think black people would pick? Do you think black folks would pick for their children to not be illiterate or to get back at white people? We all know the answer. We all know the answer. We all know the answer. And then I get penalized because I actually care. Because I actually see these children suffering. I actually see it and it saddens me. So I get penalized because I care. Think about it now. If you care about people, black folks are going to hate you because you're going to bring up what's happening to the people. Look, now she calling me the N-word. Now, listen, I told you. Now, listen, all of the anger is directed at me and not directed at the people committing these atrocities in the black community. I told you, they don't care about, listen, black people don't care about black people. Black people care about what white people think and what white people are doing. And their main goal is to get back at white people. They wouldn't care if a black person died every single minute as long as they got back at white people. Now I'm the bad guy. But let's continue. Hopefully this story of these children getting beat to death by this black queen, hopefully this will move this person and she won't focus on me. Hopefully she'll focus on these babies that are being terrorized in the black community, growing up with you unfit single mothers and you low down, low character black men. Hopefully she has some compassion for the destruction of the black family. The black family is in shambles, starting with the weak and disgusting black man and then the black woman. But you know who suffers? The children. The children suffer from an excuse-minded, victim-minded, weak man and an excuse-minded, victim-minded, weak woman. They procreate, and you know what? They start abusing the children. Children can't read or write, but you telling a child white folks racist. You're not going to tell them what 2 + 2 is, but white folks racist. You're not going to teach them their ABCs, 1, 2, 3, just white folks racist. Can't read or write, but white folks racist. Trying to give me a lecture on morality. Nobody in the black community can give me a lecture on nothing. I grew up in it, I saw it, and I see it now. Nobody black can give me a moral lesson on nothing at all. Because what y'all give a pass to is literal death, destruction, and damnation. Literally. What you all turn a blind eye to is literal death, destruction, and damnation. Nobody black can give me a lecture on nothing in this world. Nothing.
Quiet. And what did you do after that?
Tried. He got just tried up off her chest. Like I was popping on her chest really, really hard. Like I thought maybe she was like, I don't know. Like I'm just trying. Like I was just popping on her chest. I was just trying to get her back. Like I was.
Okay. And then what did you do next?
I laid in the bed with her.
You laid her in the bed and laid next to her? Where was the boy at this time?
Asleep in the other bed.
Okay. Where?
And I stayed in that room with her.
When do you think that was?
I told you, maybe last year.
And then what did you do with her?
I don't think the boy was asleep. I don't think for 1 minute that little boy was asleep. There's no way you're going to be beating on his sister, hollering and screaming, yelling, cursing, and that little boy was asleep. Ain't no way, unless you knocked him out. Unless you two-piece him and knocked him out and made him go to sleep, but that boy wasn't asleep. That boy wasn't asleep. That boy saw you kill his sister. That boy saw you kill his sister. But you know who black folks gonna be mad at? Me. Listen, do you know who black people are going to be mad at? Me. They're not gonna be mad at her. They're gonna blame white people, the system, where were child protective services, they're gonna be mad at me. They're gonna be mad at me.
After that.
I just put it in a suitcase and I kept her.
Jocelyn's death is believed to have occurred around May of 2020, approximately 14 months
Hey,
before
look,
the
y'all,
traffic stop.
and this person on here, now look what she said. She called me a black A. Now this is a black queen now. Now listen now. Now if a white person did this would be racial slurs. She called me a black A and called me a monkey. Now you see how black folks tell you that those are racial slurs, but when they get upset, isn't it funny how they always use the same racial slurs? Now why would this woman on here call me a black A and a monkey? Why would she use the very racist terms that she claims white folks use against black people? Why would she use it? I told you all that black people follow what white people do or what they believe white people do. Black folks don't care about black folks. Black folks care about what white people think and what white people are doing. That's what they care about. Now, don't do it, Agatis. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because people don't do it. People need to see what she's saying. Don't do it. People need to see what she's saying and see her behavior so people can see who she really is. So that way when she's on her channel, when she's being pro-black and all that, people need to see it. So let people see who she really is.
This, Nicole continued texting Deshelle as though Jocelyn was still alive. In April of 2021, Deshelle even thanked Nicole, writing, "Thank you for taking care of them so well." Nicole admits she continued traveling from hotel to hotel, carrying the young girl in the suitcase.
If you haven't...
So that girl had been dead 14 months.
Her in the trunk of the car. Jocelyn's body arrived at the medical examiner's office still wrapped in a comforter that contained a cigarette butt. Numerous bruises were found on her body, but an exact cause of death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of decomposition. Still, investigators ruled her death a homicide, citing evidence of physical abuse and neglect. With Jocelyn's fate uncovered, investigators turned to what happened to her nephew, 5-year-old Larry, whom Nicole refers to by the name Stink.
So help me explain the other child.
Now remember, when it came to the other child, she said the little girl, and you'll see this quite often. She said the little girl was always doing stuff. Basically, the little girl had bad behavior. So that's why she was disciplining the girl, because she had bad behavior. So now we're going to get to the nephew, who she said wasn't engaging in bad behavior. So let's see how she treated him, because he's supposed to be the good one. So let's see how she treated the good child. Most Black people are under demonic possession. I'm going to say it again. Most Black people are under demonic possession. It doesn't seem like that because it's already woven into the culture. So a lot of the demonic behavior that we see, we just chalk it up to the culture of just being Black. But most Black folks are under demonic possession. They are. If you don't believe me, just talk to them long enough and ask them what they just like on this chat right here. You know, you see it come out. N-word this, she called me the N-word, monkey, all this stuff. I want people to see it though. So that way when she go on her page talking about Black power, we all got receipts. We all got receipts.
Happened. So he was still with you when the girl's now in the suitcase in the car.
So, he didn't even want to go anywhere else. Like that's why they said they talk to my family. My family don't know me.
Now listen, now you know she got that shot. Now y'all know she got the shot and she got the Boost Mobile. Y'all know she got that shot and that Boost Mobile. Y'all know that. Come on. Think about it. She followed Kamala Harris. She a Democrat. She a liberal. Yeah, she took the shot. We know she did. So you know her brain's already fried. She's gone. Well, yeah, she took the shot. Of course she did.
Like you can ask all my friends, like as much as I tried to push him off or I wanted to drive him off and I knew I needed to drive him off, he just wanted to be with me.
So what led to the next incident with the other child?
I don't know. Like I honestly don't know, because it was like 1 minute we was playing and then 1 minute it was just like, we were playing, like we was playing. I think something hit him in the leg.
Yeah, but that wouldn't cause him to die. Well, why would he die though?
I thought it was like a main artery or something.
Okay, well explain that to me. Yeah, what happened?
I don't know, but then I know I saw him bleeding in his leg.
Where at on his leg?
I don't mean like right here somewhere.
Right inside of his left thigh?
Yeah, but I did like.
Was the blood dripping? Was it?
Listen what she said. She said we were playing and his legs start bleeding. Like, even if you're like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like this, and this story it's not, the abuse isn't crazy. It's just how she got discovered was crazy. To be riding around with them dead children for over a year is just insane. Like, dude, your mind, you have to be possessed by a demon. You have to be. Just the smell alone. Just the smell, forget the smell, just the smell and thinking about what you did to these children and then just ride like it's.
Only way that I noticed it, and honestly, I didn't even notice it until I started trying to stink. And then when I started looking at his clothes, they was bloody.
The detective offers Nicole a cigarette and allows her to smoke in the interrogation room as she continues her story.
What caused the boy's injury with the blood in his thigh?
I can't remember what exactly he was playing with. And I think I yelled it. I think I swung on him for playing with it. But I can't remember what.
Is there a chance you hit him afterwards? And
she said, I think I swung on him. Listen what she said. I think I swung on him for playing with it. He is 5 years old. She said, I think I swung on him.
I didn't see the thing.
Okay.
I told
But you
you.
said you swung on him.
Yeah, because he was playing with something. I didn't see the thing I told you I didn't see the thing that was in his leg until it was like, it was just like.
And what was it?
I never even looked at it. I never even took his pants off. I just seen the blood. And I yelled at him like, well, I didn't yell at him when I seen the blood. I yelled at him like, I don't even remember what it was.
Now, I told you victims represent accountability. So the person on this page, what she said, and she's speaking for Black people, what she said was mental illness. Now, clearly, she's not mentally ill if she's lying about what she did. She's not mentally ill if she's covering up the crime. Think about this now. These children have been dead for over a year. So she's been lying to the mother. It's not mental illness. She's been lying to the mother, telling her children are doing great. The mother's still sending her money. So she's not mentally ill. She just got caught. She said, I didn't want to take care of the children. She said it. I didn't want to take care of these children. She said she pushed these children on me knowing I was a prostitute. She said she knew it was a messed up situation. She's not mentally ill, but Black people have a problem with accountability. So they have to blame something. Now the person on here is going to blame Black people mental illness. It's not mental illness. She tried to cover her tracks, and then when she got caught, she tried to run away from the police. It's not mental illness. It's not mental illness. She didn't want to take care of the children. She was upset because those children were a responsibility. She had to be accountable for those children. They were messing up her action. So she was starving the children and she was beating them. That's not mental illness. It's not mental illness. She's an evil, wicked person. That's all. That's all. And you being evil and wicked isn't based on skin color. That's all. That's all. So that means that anybody can be an evil and wicked person regardless of what they look like. Mental illness. This girl trying to cover her whole story. Mental illness.
Examiner's office still wearing Paw Patrol pajamas. His body was also covered in bruises, and while superficial wounds were found on his legs, they showed no signs of deep bleeding. However, internal bleeding was noted around both his knee and elbow, suggesting trauma before death. Like his sister, Larry's advanced state of decomposition made it impossible to determine an exact cause of death. Although she claims not to know exactly what caused his injury, she clearly remembers what happened next.
He was just like getting drowsy, like just getting drowsy. Like the last thing he said.
Yeah, you crying because you know.
So the last thing he said?
He said, honey, can you lay me down?
What's that?
He said, can I lay him down?
Can you lay him down?
Yes, because he was sitting up in the chair. He said, honey, can you lay me down?
This little boy said, Auntie, can you lay me down? Do you understand these are babies, 7 and 5 years old? The little girl is risking getting beat just to go get some food. And this little boy said, Auntie, can you lay me down? He couldn't even get up to go to the bed. Can you lay me down on the bed so I can die? And they mad at me? No empathy? She just talking with these crocodile tears. You done beat them children for months. Not feeding those children, beating those children. You didn't put them in school, take them to the doctor, just torturing them children. And then your reasoning is because my sister pushed the kids on me. Oh, she better than me because think about it. What was the first thing she said? Oh, she's better than me because she dropped the kids off to me. The culture, it's Black culture. It's Black culture.
And I say, yeah, honey. And I went to smoke, and I turned back around, and it was like, stay, 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 stay. Ain't what I answered me.
Thank you, Crystal. That little girl was 7 years old, and she weighed 18 pounds. And I want to say the little boy weighed 21 pounds. That little girl weighed 18 pounds. That means that girl was skin and bones dying, because you know when you're dying from starvation, you know you got hunger pains, vomiting, like it's just she can't control her bowel. So it's well, listen, when people are dying from starvation and abuse, it's a gruesome sight. That means she watched that and continued to beat them.
Where did you lay him down at?
On the backseat of the car.
Okay. And this was about 2 months ago? Or was it more?
This month is what?
Well, it's the very end of July.
I think May.
Okay.
So she killed the boy in May, but she killed the girl the year prior.
About 2 months ago.
Been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
In June of 2021, Nicole sent a video to her friend showing the black and yellow tote in the back of her car and spoke about getting odor absorber. According to Nicole, the child would have already been deceased at this time and would soon join his sister in the trunk of the car. Investigators later discovered that neither child had ever seen a doctor in Maryland, had never been enrolled in school, and neither had been reported missing. One additional detail raised further concern. Both children appeared unusually small for their ages.
It's got to be a 3 or 4 year old kid.
Me and that mom.
The girl was, according to your timeline, about 6 years old when this happened.
Yes.
And she only weighed 18 pounds.
You think that's after all of this? Because they were not tiny. Like you see them in the pictures that y'all printed out are the pictures that I took.
Look how she's lying though. Those pictures were with their when they was with their mama. Their pictures wasn't with you, girl. Look at her lying, talking about mental illness. She's still lying though. She's still lying.
The boy was only 21 pounds.
I don't see how, because they ate all the time. They ate all the time. They ate all the time. They ate everything.
Maybe, I mean, is that maybe a contributing factor here?
No, I didn't.
If some kind of trauma happened, would it be made worse?
Yeah, I didn't starve them though. I didn't starve them.
Okay, you all can check the rest of this out. I'm sorry, hold on.
Of malnourishment for the children to attain their low weights. The
Factor here.
No, I didn't.
If some kind of trauma happened, would it be made worse?
Yeah, I didn't starve them though. I didn't starve them.
According to doctors, however, it would have taken several months of malnourishment for the children to attain their low weights. The investigation concluded that both minor children lost their lives due to the neglect and abuse inflicted on them by their Aunt Nicole.
I just can't believe they came up here and made it seem like I was some type of bad person.
And then we're going to end right there. So you see, all she cares about is how she looks. I'm not a bad person, but you literally killed 2 children. You literally beat and killed 2 children and then had them in the trunk of the car riding around. Now, many people are going to say that this isn't a Black culture issue, but if I do segments on how the community responds to abuse, you're going to be horrified of what happens under the watch of Black people knowing what's going on. The lady told you she witnessed abuse and didn't tell anybody. And again, today's title is Black Horror, the story of Nicole Johnson. Now, this is an extreme case, obviously. It's an extreme case, but it's not a rare case. And I've said this before, there are spiritual consequences for aborting your children and then promoting the abortion of children, because abortion means child sacrifice to Satan. That is a ritual that you are sacrificing your child to Satan. There's going to be a consequence for that because your child is innocent. So it's one thing to kill somebody, but it's a whole other thing to kill somebody that's innocent, a child. So because the culture is the way it is, these stories are a lot more often than most people want to believe. They are. I'm sorry. And again, you heard her. They're trying to make me seem like I'm a bad person. That's all she cares. That's her final statement. That's all she cares about. Now, she pled guilty in court and she got life without parole. I think she got life without parole, or was it 50 years? I think she got life without parole, but she's not getting out. She's not getting out. And nor should she get out because, again, she knew what she was doing. She covered it up. And then when she got caught, she tried to lie. She tried to save face. She tried to be the victim. She blamed her sister, blamed her mother. I want to see if I have a video of her mother talking, the grandmother. Let me see if I can just pull it up real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see if I can. Okay, let me see if it's gonna. Let me see if I can expand that.
You need the strength. I am stretching. Oh, that's a beautiful.
Man, these WNBA commercials be so whack.
Out to the latest on that horrific tragedy out Baltimore County. The bodies of two young children discovered in the trunk of their aunt's car during a traffic stop in Essex last week. The aunt is charged with child abuse in their deaths. There was an outpouring of support tonight near the scene of that gruesome discovery. Dozens came out for a prayer vigil in honor of 7-year-old Jocelyn Johnson and 5-year-old Larry O'Neill. State Delegate Rick Metzger organized this event.
I believe it was ordained of God for that police officer to pull that car over, to stop, to see, because we're 50 yards from the water. And if you check the water records, high tide, they could have put those children in that riverbank and nobody would have ever found them.
Meanwhile, the children's grandmother is speaking out tonight, blaming the tragic deaths on two of her own daughters. Keith Daniels sat down with the grandmother tonight in a story you're seeing first on Fox. Keith.
Well, according to court documents, the children's mother left them in the care of her sister. And tonight, the mother of those sisters said that was a fatal mistake. Michelle Johnson is the grandmother of the two children caught in the middle of a tragic story.
They took two precious lives.
And Ms. Johnson is the mother of Nicole Johnson, the woman accused and charged.
Woman, you ain't seen them grandbabies in how long? I don't want to see these crocodile tears. You ain't seen these grandbabies for how long? You ain't seen them children? Because you would have saw them. She wasn't showing you the children. That little girl had been dead over a year, so you have not seen those children in over a year. Now you getting on TV talking about you. No, ma'am, no. No. No, ma'am. This is what I mean by black culture. This is what I mean. Everybody's going to overlook the fact that the grandmother hasn't seen those grandbabies. She hasn't seen them. And if she did see them, she saw them abused. So which one is it? I told you all, this is what the culture was designed to do, is to shield the world from how bad it is in the black community. Now she want to get on TV and start crying. No, ma'am.
In connection with the children's deaths.
I love her, but I want her paid with every soul in my bone. They can put her to sleep as far as I'm concerned. They can put them both to sleep.
The other woman Ms. Johnson is referring to is the children's mother, Ms. Johnson's other daughter. On this night, we're hearing something from a mother that may seem unthinkable. She's calling for the ultimate penalty to be given to her daughters for the deaths of her grandchildren.
That's what I want. I want both daughters to be equally charged because both are guilty.
Baltimore County Police found the children's body in the trunk of Nicole Johnson's car during a traffic stop.
I'm with the mama on that. Both the sister and the biological mother need to get life in prison. I am with the mother on that. I disagree with everything else, mama, but I agree with you on that. But guess what, mama? You should be held accountable too, because you hadn't seen them children for over a year. We know that for a fact.
In Essex last week, police say Johnson told investigators 7-year-old Jocelyn had been dead for more than a year, and her brother, 5-year-old Larry, for at least a couple of months. Ms. Johnson says she last saw her grandchildren Christmas 2019. They looked malnourished, among other things. Since then,
what did I tell you all about the black community? So the grandmother said the children look malnourished. Now, what grandmother would allow 2 malnourished grandchildren to go back to the woman, her daughter, that's a prostitute? What grandmother is going to see her grandbabies malnourished and then give them back to the daughter that's a prostitute? So I told you all, in the black community, victims represent accountability. So if the grandmother makes a big deal about the children being malnourished, then that means somebody has to be held accountable. I don't know very many grandmothers that's going to sit there, see the grandbaby's malnourished, and not say, no, they staying with me, and not just pull rank. She didn't pull rank. She didn't say, give me them babies. She didn't say, I want them babies. Leave them here with me. You can't have them no more. She sent the babies back out there with the demons and the wolves. Because again, victims represent accountability. So if you acknowledge that the children are being victimized, somebody has to be held accountable. So what black people are very good at is not talking about the victims, but talking about everybody else. The grandmother mentioned everything but the part that she played in it. Because you ain't seen them grandbabies since 2019. This happened in 2021. So you ain't seen them grandbabies in 2 years, and you ain't raised no kind of fuss. You ain't raised no kind of fuss. I couldn't imagine me growing up and my grandparents, may they rest in peace, over there off 17th, my grandparents not seeing me for 2 years. They would have went berserk. It wouldn't even have been no, we coming over there. And we coming over there strapped. Like they would have been come over there strapped. My grandfather had the shotgun and the pistol. We come over there strapped. But now she crying.
And she says she'd been trying to get the children back from their mother or aunt, saying she felt that the children were in danger.
They took them out this house. I've been fighting. I called protective service. I text the mayor.
Ms. Johnson said the children had once stayed in her home with their mother, but left in 2019. Now she knows about her grandchildren's tragic end.
I'm trying to get any help I can. I was waiting for my grandkids to come home. They never came back to me.
I ain't going for it. I'm not going for it. Ain't no way. When you saw those children, your opportunity was to take those children when you saw them malnourished. If you had took those children because you care so much, they would still be alive. But you didn't want to take them. You didn't want to keep those children. So you saw them malnourished and you let them go out there anyway. Because you don't want to see nobody get in trouble. I'm not buying it, mama. I'm not buying it. Matter of fact, lock the mama up too. Lock them all up. Lock all of them up. Give the grandmother about 5 years. Let her think about it for 5 years. Give the grandmother 5 years. Give her about 5 years. Let her sit down and think about it. Letting them babies go back out to the wilderness with two demons that you raised. Talking about you seen the children were malnourished and you let them go out. Black queen, right? Black queen, goddess. Let me guess. 3 black queens. Let me guess. Goddess. Oh, let me guess. Protect black women. Oh, I got it. Listen to black women. Oh, I got it. Follow black women. Oh, let me guess. They gonna save America? Are black women going to save America? Black women got the highest murder rate in the nation, in the world. Are black women going to save America? Because they love telling people that. They're the most educated and they're going to save America. But they also killing the most. And they're not the most educated at all. That's a lie. More educated than black men, not everybody else. A2R, Anthony's Too Real. Thank you so much. Happy early birthday, Blanche. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Anthony's Too Real. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That just made my day on this live. You know, thank you so much. I got to go to your page. I could have swore I went to your page, though. I'm going to make sure I go there. But thank you so much. All Productions, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. JV Chanel, hello, Blanche. God bless. I just wanted to come on and say Sunday, July 26th, I was baptized. Amen. That is beautiful. I'm so grateful for your work in this community. May God continue to bless you in this community. Happy birthday. That is wonderful, JV Chanel, that you got baptized. God is good. And I thank you for being on the show. I really do. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Y'all, please congratulate JV Chanel on getting baptized. Cruise Missile, thank you so much. Always supporting. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My birthday is tomorrow. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Please listen, Quay. Quay, listen, Quay. Quay, you are a woman of sophistication, class. You are an honorable woman. Please do not lower yourself down to the ranks of that libtard of a woman that's on this live. Don't do it. She is, trust me, she is already beyond reproach. She is a reprobate. All she means to do is cause death, destruction, and damnation. Do not lower yourself to the likes of that heathen. Please. Please don't, Quay, because you don't, because again, you're going to lower, all she going to do is just bring you down. That's all she wants to do. She's like a leech. She's like a parasite. All she wants to do, Quay, is just latch on to you and bring you down. That's it. She means no good. She's miserable with her own life. Trust me, Quay. She's miserable. Nadege, thank you so much. Happy birthday, Blanche. Unfortunately, this case is so disgusting and evil. I can no longer continue this episode. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Nadege. Sorry. Thank you so much, Nadege. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Sewing for night. Happy birthday, Blanche. God bless. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Thank you so much, Sewing for night. Y'all are so wonderful, man. Thank y'all so much. Y'all know how much this means to me. It breaks my heart, Idris. It breaks my heart. This is where we are with abortions. The culture and community are lost. I'm just glad we have people to discuss the real issues honestly. Thank you so much, Idris. And guess what, Idris? And that's the thing, right? Is that the problem is that because there's so much hiding of what's going on in the Black community, it's never an honest conversation. Like, folks just don't come out and say, listen, the Black family is in shambles. The Black church has a reprobate mind. Like, we got to be honest. The Black children can't read or write or do math. Like, we got to be honest about what's going on. But they spend so much time covering up and blaming white folks, nothing's ever going to get solved. Vintage Goods Willie, when the knockers say the white devil is holding them down, I say point them out, and most often they don't have an answer. It's always some unknown boogeyman. Exactly. Because when you ask them to prove racism, they can't. They can't prove it. All they can go back to is go through some propaganda and say, this is what happened, what I believe happened in history. They have nothing tangible. Kamala Harris, literally, Democrats said she has a better chance being Black and being a president than she does being Indian and being president. Think about that. Think about them saying she has a better chance of being Black and being president than she does being Indian. And so guess what? They just made her Black. So that's how you know America's not racist. It's not. It's not racist. Because if Kamala Harris's chances improved or increased by being Black, we know America's not racist. Come on, we know that. We know it's just some foolishness. We know that. Oh my goodness. Kofi 19, thank you so much, Kofi. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Kofi, what you do is invaluable with the videos and the posts and the everything. Please, y'all, follow Kofi 19. Diamond Ways, follow Kofi 19. All of y'all on the chat, follow Kofi 19, please. Please, you will not be disappointed. Vintage Goods Willie, happy life celebration. Thank you so much, Mr. Willie. Again, thank y'all so much. Dana's doing it. Thank you so much, Dana. I really appreciate it. Thanks for y'all happy birthdays. We'll wait. Thank you for the happy birthday. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to turn it down, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Eat all now, save none for later. But Blanche, happy birthday. Thank y'all so much. Listen, I really appreciate it. Listen, thank y'all so much. Listen, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all and I thank y'all. Thank Goddess Nabi for moderating. Thank you, Angel Weens for moderating. Thank you so much. Now, the person on here that was sticking up for Black people and Black culture, now she's on here saying that she's a Crip. So just want to tell you about Black people. Now, we all know that gangs have caused utter death and destruction in the Black community. That's all gangs have caused. Gangs have literally terrorized and destroyed Black families and Black communities. But she's on here bragging about being in a gang. I told you all, they don't care about Black people. They don't. They care about white people. They care about what white people think, what white folks are doing. Now, she done gave me this whole lecture about how I'm a sellout and all this stuff, but she's a gang member. All gang members do is kill Black people. That's all they do. They sell drugs, commit crimes, kill Black people, destroy communities, destroy lives, but I'm the sellout. I told you all. Victims mean accountability. Victims mean accountability. Alethea, I fell asleep before seeing that you were on, wishing you a blessed happy birthday. Thank you so much, Alethea. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. Idris Singleton, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All these birthday gifts, all these birthday wishes. And listen, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And I want you all to pray for Diamond Ways, please. Please pray for her. I'm going to pray for her because I know that she's lost. I know she's been lied to. She believed the lies. I know she's following Satan and she's thinking it's God. I know it. And I actually know her through somebody else. But I actually know where she comes from and everything. But yeah, we got to pray for her. Thank you so much, Cruise Missile. Thank you so much for this happy birthday wish. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Listen, y'all have blessed me tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Let's give JV Chanel another round of applause, getting baptized. May God continue to guide you. May you walk in the footsteps of Christ. JV Chanel, we are proud of you. Thank you so much. Top Herc said, Blant, would you sit down and lecture your favorite rapper? I sure would. I sure would lecture my favorite rapper. I sure would. Oh my goodness, T. Happy birthday. God bless you. T, you done listen, man. Y'all, listen, y'all. Come on now. T done, come on, T. Thank you so much, T. T, thank you so much. Let me get off here, y'all. Y'all gonna make me. Come on, y'all. Thank you, T. I really thank you, T. Listen, I love y'all. Thank you for my birthday wishes. I will see you all on probably Thursday. But listen, I love y'all. I really do. And may God bless all of you all. Truly. Yes, I love y'all. We're gonna pray for Diamond Ways. We're gonna pray for everybody on it. You know what? We're gonna pray for everybody. Tonight, let's pray for everybody on the chat, even Nicole Johnson, even the grandmother, even the mother. Because you know what? As much as we want to get on these people, we still got to pray for them because we still got to let God have the final say-so on their life. It's not us, it's God. So we can't give up on them because God won't. So we still got to pray for them. So we're going to pray for Nicole Johnson, her family, and we're going to pray for Diamond Ways. Listen, I love y'all, and I will see you all again. Thank y'all so much. All right.